Dear colleagues, mentors and faculty of JMHPE, thank you for your valuable contribution to our discussion on AI in HPE. Subthemes: Adaptive Learning Teaching and Student Support Assessment Simulation Research. Objectives: Discuss the benefits and drawbacks of AI in adaptive learning, evaluate the benefits and drawbacks of AI in teaching and student support. Discuss the potential roles and drawbacks of AI in the assessment of HPE. Discuss the roles and drawbacks of AI in the simulation of HPE. Explore the uses of AI in research. Let me share with you some of your valuable contributions and reflections. Uses of AI in adaptive learning and teacher and student support. Dr. Ayat added that adaptive learning is used to teach students basic and advanced skills by assessing their present skill level and creating a guided instructional experience. Dr. NG shared with us the use of iPal, which provides feedbacks regarding students' performances. Dr. Ashraf Balba shared that adaptive learning is a way of performing tailored online courses. Dr. Sama Gashi shared examples of AI used in adaptive learning which included tutoring, personalized learning and testing. Dr. Rania Shalabi shared benefits of AI in adaptive learning that included intelligent coaching systems, training courses adapted to each learner, and improvement in learners' engagement. Dr. Mona Abul Soud added that, "I wouldn't be very happy to have my data analyzed either. I would prefer to be counseled and guided by a human mentor." Dr. Ahmed Ali shared his personal experience with the use of AI applications in teaching, especially simulation during the COVID-19 pandemic. Dr. Abdullah Al-Sharani added benefits and drawbacks: personalized learning, improved efficiency and increased retention. Dr. Khalud Al-Sofyani added applications of AI in medical education that included high-fidelity simulations, computerized mannequins, online learning modules, electronic portfolios. Dr. Sama Gashi added that benefit of using AI in teaching and student support. For example, the use of automated grading system will save time for teachers. 3. Dr. Abdullah Al-Sharani added that AI is a tool for students rather than an adversary, while AI has the potential to completely replace human teachers. Assessment and simulation in HPE. Dr. Basma mentioned that AI is used in assessment to determine the right strategies, make functional decisions, and come up with the most appropriate designs. AI adaptive learning systems can quickly identify when a student is struggling and provide more or different support. Dr. Ayat mentioned that AI can benefit student assessment by providing faster and accurate grading, personalizing learning, reducing bias, and providing teachers with more time to focus on teaching. Dr. NG mentioned that AI can provide valuable support and assistance to both students and program administrators in an online program. Dr. Maha mentioned that simulation can be used to engage students emotionally and provide a unique learning experience. It gives students confidence before facing real-world situations and real patients. Dr. Basma demonstrated that the COVID-19 pandemic has had a negative impact on education, leading to the need for collaboration between health profession institutions, engineering, and IT. Dr. Ayat demonstrated that simulation is a good way to train undergraduate students before they face real patients, and apps such as ASO VR to enhance the simulation-based learning experience. Dr. Abdul Rahman mentioned that simulation-based learning and training have emerged as valuable tools in surgical education. Dr. Amar mentioned that AI can be complementary to simulated and real patients, but it is difficult to replace them completely due to learners' confidence in dealing with real patients. Professor Mona mentioned that AI was used to design simulation-based case scenarios for interprofessional education. High-fidelity simulators provide a safe environment for surgeons to practice surgical procedures without harming patients. Research. Professor Hala, Professor Omaima, and Professor Mona agreed with the opinion that AI tools are very important and can be used as aiding tools but are not the main contributor. Humans should be the creators, innovators, and mainstays in the process of original research. We have Professor Mona, Professor Hala, Dr. Abdul Rahman, and Professor Sama against considering it as an author due to lack of reliability, accuracy, accountability, and ethical considerations. Legal issues in relation to ChatGPT use were also raised by several records, including copyright issues. We received many reflections from our eminent discussants on this situation. Dr. A.N. has a job in one of the medical schools. While he was doing his research and preparing manuscripts to be published, he was told about the revolution in the uses of AI tools. Dr. M.O. is one of his colleagues. He made a tremendous effort to finish his original work without any help and with his personal efforts. Both Dr. M.O. and Dr. A.N. are applying for a promotion. You are a member of the promotion committee. So, what are you going to do in this situation? Reflections. Dr. Iman. Recommend careful analysis of the situation and individualization of the decision based on the circumstances, percentage of AI involvement. Dr. Ayat and Dr. Amar agreed that AI tools are very important and cause marvelous revolutions in many sectors and specifically in the research field in both academic writing tasks and the research process itself. Dr. Abdulrahman raises an important question if it should be considered a criterion for promotion, originality and authenticity. Then we should examine the situation further, as it is dependent on the nature of the organization. Professor Hala and Professor Omaima mentioned that AI is a very important and mandatory tool that should be applied in all institutes at all levels, but in the research sector no available frames or guidelines now to help in our situation, as researchers should act both smart and professionally to accomplish what is needed. Dr. Muhammad suggests using AI tools itself to detect if the work is authentic or AI generated and to overcome this obstacle. But unfortunately, as mentioned by Dr. Samar, that using paraphrasing tools to make a distraction that couldn't be detected by AI, that it is AI generated. Dr. Ayat and Dr. Muhammad, regarding detecting if students rely on AI tools for the accomplishment of their tasks or assignment. This will have many aspects that need to be investigated and then respond to based on the results of the assessment. Dr. Iman, thanks a lot for your response to our questions. So I can find that most of all discussants refuse to include AI tools as an author. Instead, could it be included in another way, as including it in section of acknowledgement or methodology?